Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. For those of you who are going to view these daily messages and you are a first-time person coming across my channel, so welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button after you're done your videos. All right, hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos. Yes, it has been a while since I've did a daily live stream, and I really felt pulled to do so for today. I like the shorts. I do. They are awesome when, I'm trying to get the point across. So we're just going to go ahead, and first thing we're going to do is, yes, they just reminded me that I need to pull a card deck, but I don't know where it's at right now, and I really don't feel like going on a search. I usually pull a daily meow meow, Missy Lane. Welcome, Miss Kitty Cat. So I usually pull a daily affirmation card, but today I'm gonna skip it because I just suddenly didn't think about it before I set up the live stream. So I am just going to wing it today and just skip the affirmation card. Oh man. So I apologize for MIA in the past few days. After I got done doing the live streams on Sunday, I come down with a migraine headache. And when I come down with them, I have to sleep. That's the only way that I can soothe it. For the most part, it feels a little bit better, but it's not 100%. But yeah, when I get them, I have to sleep. So I'm guessing that I was getting downloads, because that's usually what happens when I start receiving downloads. My nose is runny. It's been itchy for days. I've been having crazy dreams. So you can all leave a message in the message box and let me know what's going on with you guys. I appreciate that. I'll read all the comments. So let's go ahead and go over what's happening with the planets. So we have the sun, of course, in Leo. So happy birthday to all the Leos out there who are having birthdays today. The moon is in Sagittarius. So what does that mean? Well, the moon is in waxing gibbous. And waxing gibbous is where the energies are being redirected to where you can reevaluate your life and take control and adjust things that need to be adjusted. So with the moon being in Sagittarius, 19 degrees, this is about needing to search for something better in your life to feel safe. You might find that you need to find a goal or have some sort of a mission to give your life some sort of meaning. And you need to have an optimistic approach in your life and to believe that it can only get better even when problems arise. So that's a little bit about what this means. So again, it's about redirecting that energy. So as I was going through setting this up, because it takes a minute, it's not something I can just jump on and do a live stream. It takes a minute. What I noticed was Mercury is in 10 degrees 0 minutes of Virgo. So we only got a couple of days left where the sun is in Leo before it moves into Virgo. Venus is 1 degree in Libra, so she just took 10 steps ahead of Mars. Mars is still in Virgo, but it's in 11 degrees of Virgo. So the first thing that I thought of was all the 10s, the 11s, and the 1s, because that's about completing cycles. It's about, completing cycles about how we view things, how we view our life. That's why the moon in Sagittarius is helping us to redirect our energy to where we can feel safe in our life, to where we can start creating, reaching a goal and creating and setting better goals to give your life more meaning. So, Venus and Mars are the masculine and feminine energies. For those of you who do not know that, Venus is the divine feminine, and Mars is considered the divine masculine. So, Venus is in her sign, Libra. And Venus is, like I said, she's a planet of love, harmony, balance. She's the planet of again, all about the love, all about the love with self, love with other people. She's very compassionate, whereas Mars is more action oriented. He's the one who's more aggressive. That's why he's the masculine. And he's in Virgo. So, we got a lot of energies happening. So we have Saturn and Jupiter still retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn is 9 degrees, 4 minutes, which means in the next day or so, Saturn is going to click backwards again and move into the 8-degree energy. Jupiter is still retrograde in Aquarius, where Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's about expanding our minds. It's about expanding our lives. And then Uranus is still in Taurus in 14 degrees. Neptune is still retrograde in Pisces at 22 degrees. 22 degrees, 31 minutes. So if you look at it from a backward state, you got 1, 3, and 2. I mean, it's a little mixed up, but you still got it, But 22 degrees, there's a lot of 1s and 2s coming through here. Capricorn is still retrograde in Pluto. So Neptune is the planet of, the illusions, the dreamy state, right? Whereas Pluto is about telling us where we are putting our power at and how we can transform it. And it is still retrograde in Capricorn, 24 degrees. North Node and South Node. North Node is in Gemini. South Node is still in Sagittarius. Lilith is in Gemini, 3 degrees. So Lilith is the planet of what are we denying ourselves, right? What are we denying? Black Moon Lilith, what are we denying? What are we hiding behind? And then Chiron is retrograde in Aries in 12 degrees. I don't remember what the minutes were. I didn't write them down. But it's in retrograde as well. So Chiron is the planet of the wounded warrior. These are wounds that are hidden within us. And so is the moon. The moon reflects them wounds, right? The reflecting them wounds. So why? The wax and gibbous is so that we can redirect our energy, so that we can start feeling safe, right? Sagittarius is the sign of philosophy. It's the sign of travel. It's the sign of higher wisdom, higher knowledge. All right. So the sun and moon are trine. So what does that mean? Trine means that they're joining forces and flowing together to reinforce harmony. So the sun and the moon are joining forces to reinforce and bring, to help you feel safe, to help you reach that goal. The moon is square Mercury, Mars, and Neptune. So being square means that there's tension. There's a lot of tension between the moon, Mercury, Mars, and Neptune. So Mercury and Mars are conjunct. So what does that mean? Well, they are merging and they are joining forces. And that is why there's so much tension between the moon, Mercury, and Mars, because Mercury and Mars are joining forces to help you reflect upon them inner wounds, reflect upon what needs to change. What are you desiring? What is a goal? What are you denying yourself to reach this goal? So Lilith is trine the moon, this Saturn, and Venus. So Lilith, like I said, is the planet of, it's Black Moon Lilith. It's what are we denying ourselves, right? What are we denying ourselves? And with it in trine, it's like Lilith is joining forces with the moon, with Saturn, and with Venus. So Lilith, what are we denying ourselves? The moon, what do we need to reflect upon when it comes to reaching a goal? Saturn is telling you it's time, because Saturn's the timekeeper. It is time to go within with Venus, right? It's time to go into our feminine energies and reflect upon what are we denying ourselves? What are we holding back within ourselves to strive to reach this goal? And then the waxing gibbous moon redirects that. It shows you that. It's going to illuminate that, right? So then Lilith is square the sun and Jupiter. So what does that mean? Well, that means that there's a lot of tensions between Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, the sun, who is about our, it's illuminating things. It's about the sun shines down upon us and shows us things that we need to change to bring about happiness, to bring about joy, right? The sun is considered the solar plexus. It's about our life force energy. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it's all of that mixed up with Lilith. What are you denying yourself? You're denying yourself happiness, right? So you need to expand and see something, see yourself, something within yourself, so that you can take a more optimistic approach to reach a goal that you've been striving to reach or denying yourself. So North Node is square Mercury and Mars. North Node is also trine with Venus and Saturn. So the North Node is about, again, what are you striving for in your life? What are the lessons that you need to learn? With them trine with Venus, North Node, trine, Venus, and Saturn, they're all working together, right? Venus, again, is the feminine energy. It's about how we're viewing ourselves. Are we loving ourselves? Are we being compassionate with ourselves? Are we opening up, to compassion with the goal that we're trying to reach? Are we denying ourselves that? Are we denying ourselves a goal because we're too afraid to tap into that feminine energy to reach that mission or that goal that you've been trying to reach? And it's trying to get you to approach this goal from a different perspective, right? With it trine with Venus and Saturn, trine with the North Node, that tells me that it's time, right? It is time. It is time to stop denying the emotions that perhaps you're feeling. Okay, so the North Node is conjunct with Lilith. So what does that mean? That means that the North Node, which is currently in Gemini, is conjunct with Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, whom is also in Gemini. So they are working together to help you face whatever it is that you are denying. And then Chiron is trine the moon. So Chiron, the wounded warrior, is working with the moon in Sagittarius to help you break yourself free and approach life from a different perspective. All right, so I know that was long and it was a little drawn out, but it's been a while since I did one of these live streams. So, and I like going in and checking things out and seeing what is happening so that I can play these energies into the messages when I deliver them for the daily messages. All right. So, all right. So I don't know if Missy Lane Meow Meow is still on here, but we're going to start off with the fire energy. So these are going to be a little bit longer. I am going to timestamp. I'm not going to do individual signs. What I'm going to do is just do by the energy. Oh, looky, she is still here. So I'm just going to do by the element energies instead of the individual signs. If you want to know more about what is happening with you as an individual sign, the weeklies are posted, and you can check that out. And I also wanted to say that I will be doing moon's energies. When I checked in to the moon is full moon in Aquarius, but actually it's waxing gibbous in Aquarius, and then it goes into full moon in Aquarius and it clicks over into Pisces, which Pisces is about your spiritual journey, right? Again, it's about, Pisces is that energy of where you play that victim mentality, right? On your spiritual journey. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Well, Spirit is telling you it's time to get the hell out of that victim mentality mode. And it is time to face them illusions and bring yourself into a sense of that you can reach that goal or whatever you are striving for. So, with the moon reflecting that victim mentality mode, it's about tapping in, right? It's about tapping in and actually seeing something for what it truly is. And it's about stepping again out of that illusion. It's stepping more into your spiritual journey, why you're here, your soul, learning to listen to your intuition, because Pisces energy, they're very intuitive. All the water signs are very intuitive. And believe it or not, each and every human on this planet is psychic and intuitive. It's how open you are to the messages, to the guidance, all right? So like I said, we're going to start off with the element of fire. Alright, so we're going to use today my witch runes that I created. Ow. Chair's pulling my hair. Alright, so with the witch runes, what's going on with the element of fire today? What do they need to know for today, August 17th? The element of fire, what do they need to know? These are my witch runes for those of you who've never seen them. I literally created them so you can tell. I was like a little kid when I was creating them. I burnt my hand real bad. Thank God it healed up good. All right, so fire signs. Fire signs. What does the element of fire need to know today? Oh, yeah. So we have the moon coming through. So it's about, making long-term changes. It's about facing them shadows. It's about opening up your imagination to strive to reach them goals, just like I had said. So it makes perfect sense because guess what? The moon is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. So how the moon is really affecting each and every fire sign today to force you to face them shadows within yourself. The shadows, like I said, perhaps that you are denying yourself because, again, North Node is conjunct with Lilith. And then we have, the moon square Mercury, Mars, and Neptune. So what are you afraid to communicate? What is your fears behind being afraid to communicate how you feel? What illusion are you looking through? They just showed me the rose-colored glasses on I have in this oracle card. When it comes to communication, what shadow is holding you back? What secret are you holding within yourself that you cannot transform or transition out of to bring about these long-term changes that you need in your life, right? That you are trying to reach a goal. What are you holding on to that's holding you back from reaching that goal? What shadow? So you have the fire element that is a masculine energy and the moon, which is a feminine energy. So don't let your emotions put out that spark within you, fire signs, because you are not meant to be just a ball of smoke. You are meant to spark the world. You are meant to shine your light, to be that fire of inspiration for other people. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm not even sure what cards I'm going to use. I got a whole bunch of them out. So let's go ahead and pull another card. This one is coming from, this is Twin Flame Oracle cards. So what's happening in the heart space for fire signs? What is happening in the heart space for the element of fire today? All right, yeah. So somebody is gripping on too tightly to the past, right? There is emotions in that heart space. I feel like there's some insecurities that you are gripping on too tightly to in that heart space. And that is why you have this shadow, this fear of perhaps wanting to communicate or being able to communicate or even being able to open yourself up to love again. So let's go ahead and pull. All right, let's pull some oracle cards from my, well, fire signs. I didn't even get a chance to really shuffle them, and these two cards come out. So the divine is coming in and trying to clear out that path. You know, you look and you see a tornado on there. What's a tornado? It is a gust of wind, right? It's a gust of wind where it just destroys everything in its path, right? Leaves everything on the outside. My screen needs moved. Is that better? I'm not sure how to lift it up here. Let me see. Oh, here it is. I apologize. Hold on one second. I'm trying to adjust it. Freaking Parkinson's kicking in already today. All right, it's not wanting to work well. God. All right. Okay. All right. So I feel like the divine, like I said, is intervening, right? They are using this tornado to clear out any energies that you're gripped onto from your past that is holding you back. And they're telling you, try going this way, and they're pointing down, which would be the south. So guess what? What is the south node in? Sagittarius. What is the moon in? Sagittarius. And I feel like it is specific for the fire signs because it's telling you that south node is telling you it's time to learn a karmic lesson, right? It is time to complete and clear this karmic energy, and that is why it's pointing to the south, which would be the south node. So it's time to clear out, and the divine is going to come in and clear it out for you whether you like it or not. So you'd be better off doing it on your own than having the divine come in and clear out whatever you're gripped onto in that heart space that is keeping you from making these long-term changes that spirit is trying to guide you towards, that they're redirecting you. So again, like I said, the divine, the moon is coming in and trying to redirect you to help strive so that they can guide you towards reaching some sort of a goal that you've been striving for. So they're going to clear out whatever you're gripped onto from the past when it comes to reaching that goal so that you can complete this karmic cycle. All right. So beautiful. I love it. So let's keep going. For the element of fire. Yeah. And they're letting you know that the world is yours, right? The world is yours. You can create the world how you want to create it. That's why they're redirecting you towards a goal that your heart is striving for. But again, there's that shadow from the past that is holding you back. You can create the world that you want to create. It's all up to you. So let's go ahead and clarify these couple of cards here for the element of fire. So divine destruction and intervention. What are the signs that you're showing the element of fire, right? Look, you're mourning. You are in mourning from the past. To me, that's an urn. Things need to die. Things need to, and guess what? What gets put in an urn? Fire or ashes. How do you get ashes? You burn stuff, right? So what is burning? Fire. So it's time to purify. It is time to purify that nostalgic energy that is keeping you in this mourning energy. It is time to be that phoenix rising up out of the ashes. So the divine is going to come in and blow all that nostalgic mourning out of your energy and help you to complete a very important cycle so that you can transition into a long-term goal that you've been striving to make. All right. So let's go ahead and pull, first of all, before I go any further, I love these little cards. So let's pull some letters. We could see that you're still hanging on to some past energy. Let's pull some letters, perhaps from this person, and get some messages, and then some letters from a person who could be coming your way. Oh, Jesus. So we have an S. I apologize for that. This is bad when you got to do it from your phone, because sometimes things just don't want to work well. All right. Okay. So we have an S coming through. So for some of you, it could be somebody with an S in their name. Somebody from the past with an S in their name, or somebody in the future that is coming towards you with an S in their name. Okay, this is just not freaking work. This is why I like doing the shorts. I don't have to worry about trying to get this daggone thing to set up right, because it just doesn't want to work. All right, so maybe it'll work like that. I don't freaking know. All right, I apologize. I do wholeheartedly. I don't know why this phone is just giving me a hard time this morning. So somebody with an S in their name either damaged you or is coming towards you. Somebody with an S from the past. Somebody with an S in their name. You can see there's a number 1 there too. Again, that one energy is in the Venus moving into Mars in 1 degrees, and our Venus moving into Libra in 1 degrees, and Mars still in Virgo in 11 degrees. So you have a lot of ones happening there, fire signs. So let's go ahead and pull another card, another letter. Another letter for the element of fire. An R. So you have an R coming through, and look, there's another 1, double 1. So 11, Mars in Virgo, 11 degrees. So your person's name or your name could have an S or an R in it, or this is somebody from your past. McCutcheon, but technically Sean is his middle name. Oh, see? Awesome. Okay, and another letter. We're going to pull one more. Oh, we have 2 more. We have a blank one, which is wild, and an A. And look, another 1. So 1, 1, 1 coming through. That is 111s are about how we manifest our thoughts and how we manifest from our thoughts. And then you have a wild card here, so you could put any in there that you wish. To me, I see you could use Sam. You can put that wild letter as an M. I don't know. That's the first thing that come to my mind. you can put it in as you wish. So let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you when it comes to love. What arrows of love is being shot towards the fire signs today? So we have, look at that, winter energy. So he ruined my past just playing. All I see is ones, double, triples, quads, and fives lately. Well, there you go. There's a lot of ones coming through right there. I don't know how Sean would have ruined your past. I mean, I'm not going to question it, but I remember some of them times. And well, anyways, we're not going to go there. Anyways, so we have the winter energy coming through. So what is really awesome about the winter energy is we have, oh, you're joking about Sean. We have Neptune in Pisces, which is a winter energy. Pluto in Capricorn, which is a winter energy. We have moon in Sagittarius, which happens to be a winter energy, and Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, which happens to be in winter energy. So any of them months could have been a month where things have went sour. But I feel this is the winter energy of what's keeping you frozen and stuck, because I'm looking at the different colored hearts on it, green and blue. Green is, or teal, is that little chakra between your throat and your heart. And then the blue, of course, is your throat chakra. So that's about gripped onto tight to the past. And, you know, instead of letting it end, right? Letting them shadows ends. It's like you're stuck you're unable to communicate something. And that's where we have Mercury in Virgo in 10 degrees. So it is time. That's what they're telling you. It is time to allow this energy to defrost. It is time to overcome these lessons that perhaps you've been denying yourself from this goal, right? So it's time. Because why? Because the world is yours. So let's go ahead and pull maybe some messages that your person could be either trying to send you, or things that maybe they want to tell you and they're too afraid to approach you, or maybe something that you want to tell them. Yeah, I feel like they're looking at you, fire signs, as beautiful. And I feel like your beauty is making them want to move and come towards you, or you could be looking at somebody as beautiful and wanting to move towards them, but you're still too frozen. You are still too stuck in time. So, you know, we have a lot of that divine destruction with that tornado, a lot of air energy with Aquarius and Gemini that is going to assist with this movement. So let's pull another one. So somebody, like I said, fire signs, you could be viewing somebody as beautiful, but you're still too frozen to move towards them and to communicate to them. Yeah, you need to release and let go. You just need to surrender. You need to surrender and accept the fact that, you need to accept the fact that things need to end so that you can release whatever's frozen and stuck within you to help you let go, so that you can reach that goal that you've been striving to reach today. So, okay, you're the only person who truly gets me, because your person is going to be the only person who is going to look at you unconditionally and get every little inch and every little inch or piece of who you are. They're going to be the ones who truly accept you, right? Because they're seeing the beauty within you, the beauty of who you are, the beauty as a person. So if you're viewing somebody like that, It's time to surrender. It's time to let go of them shadows and reach that goal. If somebody is looking at you like that, fire signs, again, it's time to face them fears, them shadows from the past, and allow this person to come towards you. All right, so let's pull some angel messages. Yeah, claircognizant. So somebody is, again, telepathically communicating. So pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts and your ideas. Because if you are communicating with your angels and asking them for some sort of help, they're coming in and they are answering that prayer. That's why, fire signs, you have the divine destruction intervening. They are answering your prayers, because I feel like once the divine comes in and clears this out, it's going to bring you into alignment. It's going to help you overcome this challenge, because look, the divine is coming in and removing that obstacle in front of you to help you clear the way so that you can move towards what it is that you truly, truly want. All right. Yeah. And you need to trust. You need to start trusting in your current situation. Start trusting in the divine, because they're working with you, not against you. So don't let them shadows break down and shadow your world, because your world is being illuminated. Right? Look at that. Your world is being illuminated. So, and that's them telling you, look, we heard you. We heard you, and now we're answering you. All right. Oh my goodness. So this is a crystal that popped out for you. Fire signs, armadillo, amethyst, self-protection, vulnerability, and boundaries. Spirit of armadillo, teach me how to set boundaries by trusting my instincts so that I am not afraid to be vulnerable. Thank you. Aho. So what do the romance angels want to tell you? Trust it, right? Trust your instincts. Trust your thoughts, because they're coming in and answering some prayers for you. All right. So fire signs, those are your messages. Again, you have spirit of armadillo, who is telling you to carry a piece of amethyst. I have one around my neck at all times. I sleep with it. I have it hanging right over my heart chest. I recommend that you grab yourself a piece. It'll help you to clear out whatever emotions you're gripping onto, so that you can so that you can open yourself up to being vulnerable again, and release and let go of what needs to be let go of when it comes to something that you're striving for, something that you're trying to reach. All right. So I know that was a pretty long message, but we combined love and daily with both of them. So instead of just doing them separately, we've combined them both. All right. So let me clear out the energy real quick here and move on to the next element. All right. So we did fire first, and then we're going to do water. We'll do water next. All right. I did timestamp it, so I got to put all the cards back together here real quick. Okay. Amethyst. Amethyst is Pisces birthstone. My middle daughter Tiffany, it's her birthstone. I actually gave her a piece a long time ago. I gave her a piece a couple weeks ago when her and the girls were here too. I gave her another piece to wear around her neck because she has a lot of issues. And even though she was loved more than she can imagine, of course, when you go through the bitter divorce that me and her father went through, you have a tendency to carry some emotions with you. And trust me, it was bitter. It was very bitter. All right, water signs. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so water signs. What do you want to talk to the water signs? What do they need to know today? The element of water. What do they need to know today? Water signs. What does the element of water? Yeah, my Tiffany was born in March. Yeah. All right, water signs. What do you need to know today, water signs? All right. So, harvest. It's time to invest more in yourself, is what I see. I feel like it's time to educate yourself a little bit more, perhaps about what you want, a goal, again, that you're striving to reach. It's time to educate yourself on your life. And it's like, I feel like for water signs, you need to educate yourself on perhaps the options that you have in front of you when it comes to a life that you're trying to create, or about your spiritual path, is what I feel. It's time to invest more in yourself. It's time to start providing for yourself. It's time to start feeling the blessing of the reason why you are here. To me, harvest is about you're reaping things, right? You're reaping harvest from them seeds of intention that you had put out there. All right, so let's go ahead and get some messages here for the element of water. Give me some crow's messages for the element of water. Well, okay, what is it? Oh, okay. So we have this one. This is how change happens. One gesture, one person, one moment at a time. So yeah, they're telling you to invest in yourself. Invest more in the changes that you want to make in your life. We have that full moon coming, where, this is the energy where they're redirecting you and they're giving you some higher wisdom and higher knowledge about what change you need to make and how to make that, so that when the full moon comes, you can reap that award and feel the blessing of these changes that you have consciously or unconsciously have made. By what? Investing in yourself, right? Investing in what you want and that goal that you're trying to reach, that you've been striving for. So even though there may be problems, you can still create the life that you want to create, water signs. So let's go ahead and pull another crow's message for the element of water. Okay, well, we got 2 for this one. So yeah, there's a shadow of neediness that you need to balance out, water signs. And that is how you can start making the changes in your life. So I feel like this, that today, I feel like the divine is educating you on how to make these changes, how to, face them shadows, perhaps, the gestures, one person, one moment at a time, to how to bring in this balancing energy and feel the zen of what can be rewarded to you when you invest more in yourself, by facing them shadows and making the changes that are required so that you can reap the reward. So water signs, it's about balancing your mind and your mental and your emotional body today. It's about facing them shadows of neediness and making that change to invest more in yourself and the goals that you want to reach so that you can feel the blessing of this change is what I see. Water signs. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for water signs. Yeah, you've been in a period of incubation for a while is what they're telling you. You've been in a period of incubation for a while. So there's where you were investing in yourself. And if I remember correctly, Cancer had this week about you were in your shell. You were like, you put one foot out, you tested the waters, but yet you're still afraid to break out of that shell. Well, that's because there's still a shadow that you need to face, to change. And in this moment, you still may be in a period of incubation because you still need to work on how to balance your head and your heart. Yeah, you're still in this dreamy energy. Especially with the mushrooms coming through. You could still see the sun shining through. That sun in Leo is shining through. And what's the sun? The sun and the moon are working together, right? They're working together to help you illuminate these shadows so that you can make this change and break out of your shell. So you're being educated today on what needs to change so that you can invest more in yourself and balance your energies out. So what's going on in the heart space for the element of water? Yeah, you're going through an awakening process today. You're awakening, which makes perfect sense with all this Venus in Libra in 1 degrees. Makes perfect sense that you are awakening. Your heart is awakening, right? Your heart is awakening to that neediness so that you can make this change, so that you can break out of that comfort zone. Because, you know, when we're stuck in that shell, we're stuck in this cycle of these shadows. Them shadows make us comfortable, right? It's like having your own little security blanket. So when you're in that shadow aspect and you're comfortable in that neediness in that shadow aspect, sometimes it's hard to break out of that pattern, right? So your heart is helping you and educating you today and awakening you so that you can let the clouds dissipate. The cloudiness of that shadow can be removed within your head and your heart. See, if you look, he's looking out across a body of water. He's looking straight in between these two rocks, which are your obstacles, right? And things are being cleared. So again, you are awakening to what needs to be cleared. That cloudiness in your heart space, that cloudiness in your head space. By what? Investing more in yourself and bringing in that balance of Zen and awesomeness. So let's pull some letters for your person or even your name of somebody perhaps it could be coming towards you. And then we'll go into a little bit of love messages. All right. So we have an I coming through. So somebody could have an I in their name. Hi, Cosmic Jerry. How are you? I'm having a cup of coffee as well. Thank you for joining this live stream. All right. And then we have a B with a 3. So somebody could have a B. Good morning, Leanne. Hi, honey. So somebody could have a B in their name as well. They could have 13, could be a birthday, could be an anniversary date. But I look at 13 as that goddess energy. So with Venus in Libra in 1 degrees right here, to me, that's like goddess energy. So you could have, your person could have a B in their name, a B and an I. or their birthday could be a 13, it could be January 3rd, it could be March 1st, or it could just be a 13 in general. Maybe your birthday is the 13th, maybe it's an anniversary. And then an O. So there's another 1 coming through. So it could be January 13th. It could be November 3rd. It could be March 11th. And they have an I, a B, or an O in their name. So let's go ahead and pull some messages now from your person. Something that maybe they need to tell you or been wanting to tell you, or maybe a message that you've been wanting to tell them. Yeah, somebody is looking at your picture. Somebody is rendezvous, like not rendezvous, they are reminiscing is the words I wanted to say. They are reminiscing by looking at your picture. Or you're looking at their picture. If I knew them what I know now, I would have made different choices. So that's why they're looking at your picture. They're wishing they would have made different choices in their life when it has come to you. Or you're wishing you would have made different choices when it comes to them. And you could be looking at their picture and reminiscing about your relationship. And that is where, maybe some emotions are being heightened, right? And that is helping your heart or somebody else's heart to awaken. Look, somebody turned their back, I feel, to this relationship. And the reason why is because they were clouded. They were clouded, and their shadows was blocking them from investing in themselves, from reaping the rewards of this relationship is what I see. Yeah, somebody is considering taking a leap of faith, and Spirit is saying it's safe, right? And I feel like that's why the clouds are dissipating in this card, because somebody is trying to make a change in their life. They are trying to remove them shadows of whatever is holding them back so that they can balance their head and their heart and feel safe in making better choices in their life is what I see. So what is, let me see what's coming towards you. Yeah, a rendezvous. Look at that. And I even said rendezvous. So what is coming towards you is a rendezvous. Somebody wants to come in and have a rendezvous with you, even perhaps start a relationship with you, because they realize that they made wrong choices in the past, and it was because of their cloudiness is the reason why they made wrong choices, water signs. So here we are. Somebody could have had children involved, and the reason why they were afraid to take that step. There was a shadow there, perhaps from their inner child, that was affecting how they feel. I feel like that's exactly it. There was a shadow from their childhood, and that was affecting clouding their heart, clouding their mind when it comes to a particular relationship with you, water signs. So let's go ahead and pull another card, right? So Archangel Chamuel is helping to trigger whatever this shadow is, this neediness today, so that you can reap the rewards of a blessing, right? A blessing. Blessed career change. So there is some sort of a blessing I feel coming in for you today, water signs, where you have there is something. I don't know why this thing is not wanting to adjust. Okay, there we go. Oh, nope, didn't work. Come on, water signs. All right, so there is something being triggered within you water signs today that is, there's a blessing involved in whatever is being triggering. So I see the halo around this angel's head, and I feel like it's triggering the cloudiness right there, the cloudiness in that heart space, in that head space, that caused you to make a choice to turn your back to this relationship. And the blessing is the angels are telling you that it is safe. You're safe. You're protected. And it's okay to make this move that you're considering, you're contemplating. So water signs, you have Cinnabar, manifestation, dignity, and vitality with the root chakra coming through. Powerful. So you're about to step into your power. You're about to feel more secure with the choices that you make. Because why? Because you're investing in yourself and you're making the changes that you need to make through facing them shadows. All right. So there you go, water signs. That is your general and love messages for today. Okay, so we got that. Let's clear out water energy and move into air. Might as well do air next. All right, let me get a drink of coffee here real quick. All right. Shuffle up these cards real quick for you. All right, now on the screen, I'm seeing 555 for the element of air. I just seen 4-5, so I feel like Spirit is trying to move you in that new direction or a different direction. So let's go ahead and pull a rune to start off with your daily message for the element of air. Okay, so we have rings coming through. So there is some sort of a bonding contract that perhaps you have with some people around you. But I feel like there is definitely some connection. It's like I feel for some of you, you could be feeling how everything is connected in your life, like everything you've been through has all been connected. I feel like there is some people that you are connected to that perhaps, I feel like you're realizing that there's certain people that you're connected to and why you are connected to them. All right, so let's keep going for the element of air. Okay, so yeah, you are worthy of love, air signs, and that's what I feel Spirit wants to tell you. I feel like you're connected to somebody, but perhaps you don't feel worthy of this connection, and Spirit is telling you, air signs, you are worthy of this love. For some reason, it's not wanting to focus. It's like maybe you need to clear your focus about some people perhaps that you are connected to. Yeah, look at that. When it comes to, marriage, family, perhaps even a divine lover, divine counterpart. So I feel like you are connected to a divine counterpart and you may not feel worthy of this relationship. You may not feel worthy of this divine counterpart, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull. Yeah, I feel like you need to break free. You need to have this sense of freedom on an emotional level and rise above any low self-esteem that you may be incorporating. And then we have door. I don't know why it's not focusing. All right, so I feel like there is a door going to be presented to you today where you're going to be able to transition and see. Going to watch later. All right, Leanne, you have a good day, honey. All right, so I feel like for air signs, I feel like you're going to be presented with a door where if you walk through this door, you're going to have a sense of freedom on an emotional level where you are going to feel the worth and the value of this love, this relationship. I feel like what is holding you back and what you need to break free of is something from when, you know, if you look, this feminine is pregnant, right? So for one, you're about to birth this new relationship, right? For two, I feel like from when you were a child, you could have had some family issues that made you feel less than valued. You know, maybe they didn't appreciate you. Maybe they didn't show you love, air signs. And I feel like you just need to rise above them emotions and have this sense of freedom and feel worthy of love, air signs. Because why? Because we're all worthy of love. There's a lid for every freaking pot. But I do feel there's a special connection that you are binded to. You have a contract with this person, air signs. And that is why this door that is closed is going to open again. It's going to open again. And I feel like you're seeing these big signs, perhaps reminding you of your worth, the value of your emotions. All right, so let's keep going. What's happening in your heart space, air signs? What is happening in your heart space? Happening in your heart space. Yeah, the answer is no. So what's the answer is no to? What are you trying to say? Maybe you're trying to say no, that I'm not worthy of love, no to a relationship, no to this contract. Look, there's a barrier there in your heart space, and you're saying no. Because why? Because you don't feel worthy of this relationship. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, air signs, but there is a contract between you and this other person. So I feel like the barrier, see, there's no handle on this door where there's a handle on this door, right? So I feel like they're telling you to get a handle, you know, get a grip, right? Handle your emotions, handle it. And I feel like your heart is saying no, that there is a barrier there. And again, I feel like it is instilled within you from childhood. I feel like there could have been your parents never showed you affection. Your parents rejected you. Your parents, you may feel abandoned. You may have felt all alone, like they just didn't care about you. They didn't make you feel worthy because they didn't show you love. So air signs, it's time to rise above that in that balloon's energy. It's time to rise above this barrier and stop saying no, because you're connected to this person. You are divinely connected. So let's go ahead and get some letters. Let's get some letters for your person. Maybe it'll, the glare or the unfocused energy will finally focus out. So let's pull in some letters for your name or numbers. Yeah, so we have an I coming through, a number 1. So your person's name or your name or person you're connected to could have an I in it. First, last, middle name does not matter. A K. So there's a K either in your name or your person's name. There could be a 1 in their birth date, a 5 in their birth date, or both numbers in their birth date. They could be May 5th. It could be January or May 1st or January 5th, or just have a 1 or a 5 in general. And an E, another 1. So you have 11. You have, it could be January 15th. It could be November 5th. It could be May 11th. It could be, there's a lot of energy. So I see an I, a K, and an E in the names of your person or your name. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some messages, maybe things that they're afraid to tell you, or maybe they're hiding from you, air signs. I miss the feel of you next to me. So they are missing you. Absolutely, they are missing you. They miss being next to you. They miss, maybe even your touch. I don't know why it's still not focusing. I do not understand that. I feel like it could be something with your energy. Maybe you're a little clouded. I feel like you're a lot clouded if your heart is saying no. All right, so let's pull another message card. Yeah, time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Time to play. So I feel like when you guys perhaps were in a connection, maybe you guys had fun, you guys were laughing, goofing off, and enjoying each other. And I feel like your person could be missing that energy. So let's go ahead and pull in one more message. I feel like that's why perhaps they're missing you, because they're remembering that. They're remembering the times that you had. And then this door got closed and clouded them. I'm in a much better headspace right now. So I feel like your person is saying, look, I'm in a much better headspace about this connection, but my heart is still, there's a barrier in my heart when it comes to this connection. And I feel like they do miss you, right? They do miss you, and they miss the times that you goofed off together and had fun together. So let's go ahead and pull some angel messages now for the element of air. Actually, one more card here. What is coming towards you? What is this person? What area of intention are they shooting towards you, air signs? Yeah, they're definitely in your dreams, right? They're definitely in your dreams. And I wasn't going to say anything about this, but a couple of nights ago, my person was in my dreams, and he was still playing that game of we're not meant to be. So it makes perfect sense why these cards are coming up. We're both ascending air signs, where he say we're not meant to be, and my daughter was like, why you hear that? And he left. So yeah, they were all in my dreams. So there's still a barrier where your person could still be denying this connection, denying the fact that this is a real connection, that they still have a fear of intimacy, or a fear of love, or a fear of just relationships in general. So I feel like your person could be dreaming about this connection and the times that you guys had together. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the angel messages now. Yeah, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal, or pen an article, or a book. So Archangel Gabriel is telling you, air signs, even though you still be clouded, right? Even though you say you're in a much better headspace, I still feel you're a bit clouded. So when you journal your thoughts, right, it's like you're directing that energy source in a different direction. Create a journal, a pen, an article, or a book. And it's crazy because, again, I'm an ascending air sign, and I literally have been writing a book about my life, literally. I have it on my computer. I got a lot more to go, but let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like what you need to do is ask for support from your angels. Ask for support from your angels, and your angels will put, oh, look at that. Now it's clear. Your angels will put people in your path that will help you. It'll help to support you. So I feel like you need to ask your angels, because I feel like you can journal. I feel for some of you, you may be able to journal and channel these messages. So you need to ask your angels to help you write down your thoughts. Maybe ask them what you need to clear. Ask them how to transition this energy, to have this break free, and to be able to rise above your heart telling you that no, there's a barrier there. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull a final card. This is a crystal card that Spirit recommends that you carry with you today. So there's still a barrier there between you and another person that you're connected to, air signs. And I feel like that's that moon in Sagittarius helping you to stay more optimistic and take a more optimistic approach to a goal that you are really striving for. When it comes to a connection. Maybe you're striving to walk through this door and go through this transition. So tuck tight. It'll help with the crown chakra. Again, that thoughts coming through, psychic abilities, manifestation, and astral travel. So I do feel you could very well be telepathically communicating to this other person. Even in their dreams. That could be why you're dreaming about them. I am expansive, right? So it'll help expand your thoughts. It'll help you to tap more in to your claircognizance. And for some of you, you could literally be astral traveling to your other person, and that's why you are showing up in their dreams, all right? So those are your messages for daily general and love messages for the element of air. So thank you for watching, everybody who is an air sign or resonates with the air energy. All right, I'm putting the cards back here real quick, and then we're going to go into the element of earth. All right, so let me clear out the energy. Okay. And guess what? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Look at all them ones. All right, earth sign. So let's go ahead and get started with the element of earth. Let's go ahead and get started with the element of earth. What is it that they feel you need to know today, earth signs? Okay, so we have the feminine energy coming through here, which the feminine is currently in 1 degree of Libra. So we have earth signs. Your feminine energy is what they want to discuss with you. So you could be a healer, or maybe you need to tap into some creativity. Maybe you don't feel at home enough in your feminine energy. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards for the element of earth. Yeah, I feel like they're telling you need to celebrate yourself. You need to celebrate some sort of rewards, perhaps, that you are working on. Maybe you need to celebrate healing your feminine energy, maybe nurturing yourself. You need to celebrate that as well, earth signs. So like I said, I see all them ones, and we have Venus in Libra in 1 degrees, and Mars in Virgo in 11 degrees, and Mercury in Virgo in 10 degrees. So there's a lot of ones coming through, and that's where your timestamp started. 11110, but I marked it down as 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 15 seconds. All right. So, yeah, I feel like there's going to be new opportunities. So I feel like you need to celebrate some doors that you had closed, and the fact that you're starting to feel at home within your emotions, your feminine side. Because why? Because there's a new opportunity going to be presented to you, earth signs. All right, so let's go ahead and pull, right? I feel like they're revealing that to you. You're seeing it, perhaps through your eyes, that this new opportunity is coming. I feel like you could also have some sort of a psychic ability. new opportunities. Yeah, there you go, Earth signs. There's the bull coming through. And who is the bull? A Taurus, right? Taurus is the bull. Sometimes you guys can be a bullhead. But I feel like you need to stand dominant in what you're seeing and celebrate the fact that you have did the healing, right? Celebrate the fact that you've did the healing in your emotions. And, and now they're presenting you with this new opportunity. This new door is opening. Why? Because you're starting to feel at home within your feminine energy. You're starting to nurture yourself, and you are nurturing the fact that, you are standing dominant in them feminine energies, and you're seeing it for what it is, right? You're seeing it for what it is. So let's see, Earth signs. Where is your heart at? See where your heart's at, Earth signs. Yeah, I feel like your heart, I feel like what you were doing was you were numbing your emotions, right? You were numbing it, and now you healed that energy, where you may have been turning your back on how you were feeling and just deciding, oh, I just can't deal with this right now. I feel like you're taking the bull by the horns, and you are standing dominant now in the feminine energies and allowing this healing energy to heal your heart. That is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull some letters to your person's name or your name. We're also focusing too on the numbers. Okay, so these two cards come out. We have an L and a 1, so an L and an E with a 1, so you could have an L or an E in your name or your person's name, Earth signs. Let's pull one more card. And a K, so Earth signs, L-E-K. So I see Kelly, I see a Lee, I also see 115, so their birthday could be January 15th. It could be November 5th. It could be May 11th. So those are just some options. So let's see some untold, unsaid messages, some things that maybe you or this person would like to tell you, but could be not telling you, or maybe some things that they have told you. Yeah, I feel like they miss you. That card come out for the air signs as well. So you could very well have air in your chart, or maybe they do, and they're missing you, right? And it's missing you. It could be perhaps numbing your heart. That could be a numbing energy because you miss them so much. Trust. It is safe for you to trust the situation. So I feel like you could have had a lack of trust, and that is why your heart was in this numbing phase. But I feel like maybe this lack of trust in this situation has caused you to miss them. And I feel like now you're learning how to trust more in the situation and how to feel more safe and at home in your heart space is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull another card for the element of earth. Lying was just easier than telling you the truth. All right. So that could be why somebody broke, some sort of trust was broken in this relationship, because somebody may have lied. And I feel like instead of feeling safe, what happened was, it like broke you guys apart, right? And I feel like because of this lie, what you did is you numbed out your emotions. And I feel like Earth sign spirit is telling you they're revealing something to you today. They're revealing something that you need to stand dominant in, right? Stand dominant in the fact that somebody lied because it was just easier than feeling safe enough to tell you some sort of truth, right? Either you feel this way or your person feels this way. Somebody with a K, an E, or an L in their name. So I feel like they didn't feel safe enough to tell you the truth, right? But now, because they lied, I feel like now they miss you or you miss them. So you're celebrating the fact that things are being revealed to you, that home is where the heart is, right? And now you're seeing that there's a new opportunity going to be presented to you where you're going to allow this healing of these emotions and start feeling safe more in your feminine energy, in your emotional body again. You're going to start feeling at home again in your heart space and starting to trust in love again. Wow. Okay. What a beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and see what are some areas of intention that this person could be sending your way or you sending towards them when it comes to love. Okay. So we have fish in the sea, right? I feel like there was somebody else. There could have been a friend around them, and you were looking at this person is, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's somebody else. I feel safe enough to trust in this situation to know that there's going to be plenty of fish in the sea, but I still can be compassionate within myself. I can still feel at home within myself to know that there's going to be other people around us, right? So I do feel somebody could have lied about somebody else. I do feel a bit of a Piscean energy coming through here. So that person could either have been a Pisces or your person could have been a Pisces. So I feel like somebody lied about another person. I do. I feel that pretty strongly. So I feel like I need to pull another card for that. Plenty of fish in the sea. Right. Okay. Watch very soon. I feel like watch very soon. I feel like there could be somebody coming towards you. You know, the fishies are swimming right towards that watch. Somebody could be coming towards you that you're going to be able to trust. I feel like this person, either you or this person that is either you're missing them or they are missing you, is going to come back towards you. And I feel like they're going to tell you the truth. So I feel like there could be some honesty coming towards you, or signs, or you having the energy of being honest with somebody else. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some angel messages for the element of earth. Yeah, you got life review, right? So Archangel Jeremiah is telling you to take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. And that is what you're doing. You're reviewing all the fishies, right? You're reviewing all the fishies that have come towards you. And I feel like you are resolving to make this change and heal your feminine energy and realize that home is where the heart is, right? So you're definitely taking inventory and you are seeing things for what they truly were so that you can learn how to trust more in your heart and allow this healing to take place so that you can celebrate the fact that, very soon somebody's going to be coming towards you who misses you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another angel card for the element of earth when it comes to today's daily energies. Yeah, somebody is really feeling it. Somebody is definitely feeling something for you. So I feel like earth signs, your feelings are real, right? They're real and they're worth exploring in your heart space so that you can learn how to trust in love again, right? Learn how to trust in love again. Trust your emotions. Trust the fact that you will be able to express yourself in a positive way. No more lying, right? Lying was just easier than telling the truth. So you're going to be able to trust in the truth of how you are feeling instead of hiding behind it is what I see. You're going to start feeling more at home in your heart, start nurturing your own emotions, because you're taking inventory of the people, the fish, the people that were around you. And you're starting to feel more dominant in your emotions and understanding how you feel and understanding the truth between who is true in your life and who isn't, is what I see, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you today to finalize your reading, Earth signs. So we have two. We have abalone, and this is for your solar plexus, your heart, and your throat chakra. Communication, beauty, and peace. And Mercury is in Virgo, in their home sign, and 10 degrees. So don't be surprised, Earth signs, if you get some sort of communication, somebody coming in and telling you the truth. Right? I am beautiful. So yeah, you need to celebrate that you are beautiful. And then we have another A card. Evolution, healing, and balance. Right? So you're allowing the healing in your heart chakra and your throat chakra today, Earth signs. And that makes perfect sense with Mercury being in 10 degrees of Virgo, because Mercury is a planet of communication and Virgo is an Earth sign. I am transformed. I am transformed. So see the beauty of this situation, right? See the beauty of how all of these fishies have brought about this evolution, this transformation, Earth signs. All right. So thank you for watching. I know this was a little bit of a longer reading. That's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of live streams anymore, because I know I wouldn't want to sit through 2 hours of a live stream just to hear my messages. So I want to thank each and everybody who does watch my live streams, who has been faithful to my channel. I so appreciate all the kind words. Thumbs up, thumbs down, does not matter, because I'm okay with agreeing to disagree. But thank you for all the thumbs up anyways. Tomorrow we will do shorts again. I feel like I got everything out today that needed to come out. Like I said, it's been a while since I did a live stream. You're so welcomely in. Make sure that you go and check out your weeklies for those of you who are new, because I feel like the weeklies dig in. It's like covering most of it, and then the dailies, of course, digging a little bit deeper. I feel like a lot of the messages coincide with the weeklies. If you're interested in your own personal session as well, everything you need to know is in the description box below. I haven't did a freebie Friday, so we're due for a live stream where I do free card pulls. Probably tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. As I said, I'm still recovering from that migraine. And like, if you're interested in anything, everything you need to know, again, is in the description box below. So you all have a beautiful August 17th. May your day be filled with awesomeness. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.